Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessie and I make bullet journaling videos that are witchy inspired, and I do some other witchy stuff. So today we are doing my January setup and tarot pulls. So knuckle in. It should be a quick one. Actually no, it won't. I lie, it's not going to be a quick one because I've got a bit to show you what I've done. So first I'll go through and do a flip through of December. You have a quick look at what it looks like after the pen. We are now, today is the 28th and it's my birthday. Please leave a birthday cake emoji, that little emoji things, in the comments to say happy birthday to me. That would be appreciated. So December, I went with a lither kind of colour scheme. So lots of warm reds and oranges and yellows. Gardening, lots done in the gardening this month. Memories, weekly tarot, my astrology pages, and a calendar. And then we go into my weeklies. So my Christmas planning, bit in that, and then all of my journaling pages, my lither spread. As you can see, I haven't written out my tarot reading yet. I will get around to it. I have notes I wrote in another book, but I just quickly scribbled it in here. And then December. So I've only got 3 months in this one, and I still have quite a few pages left. So I'll probably just do some doodling and stuff while I'm on holidays for the next couple of days before the new year. So that brings me to my new, I don't know if I'm going to call it my daily journal, because it's not going to be my daily. I'm going to do my dailies in my my traveler's notebook one, which I can't find right now. Maybe it's downstairs in my handbag. So I was originally going to go for another crafting witch journal because I had quite a few. So if you see my last video, thank you, lots of views and lots of new subscribers from that, so you really enjoyed it and I appreciate that. But the one thing I noticed as I was starting to set up January is the dots aren't like centered on the page. So sometimes they're really close to the edge and sometimes they're a bit further away. And in this journal it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be cutting a lot out of it, and I don't like, things don't need to be as straight and uniformed as much. Like going across this way they seem to be fine, but just down those edges, like that one is so close, like it's really close to the edge. So I don't know if that's a printing error, but yeah, I will find another use for that journal that I did start to set up. So I went to my Archer and Olive collection and grabbed out one that I think would match my vibe for the year. So I picked this moon one, and so most of my yearly collections are in my long-term yearly journal, and then I've got other things in here. I did do a grid guide. I have made them before and haven't really used them, but watching some other people's videos, I took their advice and just kind of marked out things that I use all the time. So like my task box and my weather box are the same length. My task box is squared, my weather box is about that width, so it's just kind of how it fits on the page, but that is the length that I need. And then this way I've got different calendar sizes. So this is the 6x6, and then 5 by 7, and then also my 7 length is my menu one. So I probably would like to do it differently. This is just a very quick rough idea, but we'll see how it goes. It worked for my January setup, and I just made a little pocket out of some scrap paper. I can actually see the BWS from the liquor store that I got the brown paper bag from. So name page, index. I'm going to probably put a blessing here. I don't think I left space for a blessing. No, so I'll write a book blessing. One. Okay, next we have, yep, so blessing, index. Then my word for the year, friendships. I just got to put some information in here. The name for my journal is Alve. I put it through an automatic generator and it picks a name. This one felt really nice. It was the first one that come up, which sometimes the second one is normally the one that I like. I've got to get a feel for it. So it's Irish, means noble, bright, white rock and rock. So your heart and soul remain strong as stone, but never dim your light. And I really like that. Motorbike going past. Life is, and then my quote for the year. So I'll put this bit in and the friendship in each one because I want it to have that energy in it. And then we get into January. So January in the Southern Hemisphere, it doesn't have a Sabbath. So I went with this washi tape set that I got from Notebook Therapy, which has some beautiful stars and moons and little tarot type designs and crystals, and it's just really cute. So I'm trying to draw in it as well, so I did some little doodling. My astrology setup, weekly tarot, gardening memories, mood and habits, content and budget, and then my calendar for the month, and then I have my weekly setup. So yeah, I haven't decorated my journaling pages. I've still got a couple of days left. So I'm just going to go to my card of the month. So in the last couple of hours, as I said I would, I did my tarot pull for the year. I'm going to need to index these soon and maybe put some little tabs because I'm going to need to find some things more regularly. Oh, see, I've already lost it. I think I'm just writing in it. Books. Bear with me a moment. Where will I put you? Ah, here we go. It's back further. So I did my yearly tarot pull, and I watched Kyra's video this morning, and they were talking about their yearly tarot pull and how when they pulled it, they also were thinking about the astrology. So what sign the sun is in at the time, and then where that correlates to their personal houses. So I've made a note of that. This is just my very scrappy writing. When I can be bothered, I will sit down and flesh this out and make it look a little bit more pretty, but probably not much more, let's be honest. So for January, I pulled Judgment, and it is a yes card, and it stands for transformation. So January is mostly Capricorn, and it is in my 4th house, which is about home and family, and it feels right because I'm actually planning on doing a big cleanup of my house and repainting some of it as well on the inside and maybe the outside. So that feels really good for that. So I'm going to go through each one each month and I'll reflect on that. So transformation. As I move into Aquarius towards the end of January, and it'll probably be around the time that I start setting up for February, so it'll start to resonate as I am starting that setup process for my journal. we move into Aquarius, and I got the Page of Pentacles, and it is about persistence, and that is in my 5th house, which is joy. So I will be starting a new job at the end of January when it is in Aquarius, and I'm probably going to need to persist with that because there's going to be a very big learning curve for me in how it works. So I'm going to write in here my card of the month, which like I said is Judgment, it is so warm today. I think it reached about 32, which I hate summer. I really don't like the heat. Going to pull that card actually out of my tarot, so it will be on my altar for the month. And if I put them in the right order, I should be able to find it very easily. I was just trying to count in Roman numerals then to find it. So this is the card that will be sitting on my altar. Never always... Like I said, I do like the artwork on it, but it just doesn't really sit right. I'll just show you what the card is that I pulled from the This Might Hurt deck. So this is the card and what it looks like. Yeah, and this is more about the judgment of oneself more than judgment being passed down, which I like a lot more. So I'll leave that one close at hand. And then I'm going to do my reading for the month ahead. Oh, I'm almost taroted out today. Where is my deck? Place things on top of it, on my desk. So I love this deck. This is my favorite deck. I've tried using other decks. I'm going to try to pull out some of my old ones from when I was a teenager, and I just don't like them. Oh. I actually am pretty good at shuffling. I know it doesn't seem like it. I always seem to get... my hands get sweaty. I don't know. It happens in winter too. Alright, January. Judgment. Transformation. January. Judgment. Transformation. I want 3 cards. Oh, I got 5. I'm going to go with these 3. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the Three of Wands. This feels very dreamy. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Isn't that funny? Ace of Wands is always, you know, beginnings. So I've pulled out the guidebook and just had a quick read. And I have this book as well, which I use all the time, but what I've started doing is, because it's just a little bit of information on it, I'm actually writing it in here so I don't have to use both books at the same time, and I'm only doing it as I pull the card. So Ace of Wands is yes card, and it is about inspiration and creativity. Inspiration. Which kind of feels good. Like I said, I'm doing some stuff around my house, reorganizing, repainting, and I have my new beautiful book that, if you've seen in my other video, it may be up already. I'm hoping to get up already. Anyway, I did a quick haul of all my Christmas stuff, and I got an amazing beautiful book from my brother, notebook, that I'm going to be doing some craft witch stuff in, which will be beautiful. The Moon, Star, Moon. I'm pretty sure the moon is just a circle. I know it's a, of course it's a crescent moon shape. I'm not very good at drawing them. That's okay. This is just my guidebook. And the moon is a no card about intuition and danger. Maybe because I work with the moon a lot, it never feels like that for me. Never feel like danger to me is what I should say. It's more about that situational danger and how you find yourself, I suppose. Yeah, because these people are hidden behind masks. And then the Three of Wands, like I said, feels very creative. The Three of Wands, which again is a yes card. Travel and teamwork. It's interesting, I've never actually pulled this card, I don't think, in the whole time I've had this deck. I'll read it to you. So the name of the card is the Intern, and it's here to tell you that you are on the right track where you want to be. Think of this card like an intern working hard towards a career of her dreams, and not exactly where she wants to be yet, but she knows she's on the right path. She looks out to the sea for opportunity from a high vantage point where she has a good view of upcoming challenges and possibilities. These are always about interaction and communication with others. At this point in your path, you will benefit from community. Take advantage of opportunities and be prepared to keep moving. Yeah, like I said, I start a new job at the end of the month, and I am actually terrified. I have not worked I've worked casual for a really long time and studied, and this is like my first job in my field of study and working longer hours, and I am, yeah, very nervous, very, very scared about this new journey. Excited, but scared as well, and I know it's going to be a great job even if I'm in it for 12 months of the program. And the program doesn't get extended because it will give me amazing experience. So, good things. So I'm just going to quickly write up all of that. Sorry, it's a bit of an interruption, but like I said, it's my birthday and I had to stop and go and have dinner with my family. So now I'm filming this at night. It is very dark outside. It's about 9:30, so we'll see how we go. I hope the lighting's not too dark. And yeah, so I did my monthly tarot, and I'm going to work on my astrology with you. I'm just going to grab a book to put underneath. I'll grab this one because it's about the right size. So, my astrology, how I felt the month of December, and areas I want to focus on for next month. So I'm going to use some colours. So in my first house, self-identity was pretty high. I don't know why I'm using this flat one. I put the lids on to my resources and personal values. And 3, communication, home, kind of stuff. Not the best. So like I said, we are in Capricorn now, and that's my 4th house. So family, home, security. Joy, daily life and routine. Always feels a bit out of whack in December as the year wraps up. Holidays happen. Pretty low with relationships. Change, feeling pretty positive about change. Big things coming up. Higher learning, probably I don't know if it's as high as that, but career status, super high. That new job, wish me luck, people. Friends and community really high, like I said. Coming to the end of the year, there's always end of year parties and events happening. In hidden matters, that was quite high as well. I love how that looks. Especially these colours. Pink and purple, just so cute. Okay. Next, we've got the full moon in Cancer on the 7th. And areas that in my life that I need to shine some light on is that career and status. So, I've got a lot of coursework I've got to do regarding this. So, I suppose I've got to focus on coursework. Things to release. I suppose I could try and release some of that negative energy around my apprehension. Release things towards Moon in Aquarius, which is my 5th house. The love, the joys, the passions. Creativity. So maybe for the month I really want to get into magic. Actions to undertake. Maybe just do what brings me joy. Okay, Capricorn. To the 19th is in the 4th house. So this area is lit up. Family. So Capricorn's also in retrograde. Sorry, Mercury's in retrograde in Capricorn as well. and I love my parents, but having them home is challenging. So I've got to reflect on the challenges of having them around, really. Things to communicate. My feelings about what I need. We'll see how that one goes. Now, even though we start the month with Venus in Aquarius, I've picked Pisces because like where I'll be, which is the 6th house, because most of the month is spent there. So I kind of feel this is a bit contradictory because I don't take pleasure in the mundane, the routine. Permission to spend money on. Again, daily life, routine, productivity. So maybe I can. Yeah, no, I'm not confident in answering that one yet. I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. And Mars is still in retrograde in Gemini. It goes direct on the 14th. I didn't actually look when it moves into the next sign. I don't think it does for a little while. I'll have to have a look into that. But we've got those take action things, but in retrograde, so we need to look inward towards them. I've really struggled with this, with Mars taking that step back. Because the 9th house, which it's in, is around that learning and study and things like that. And again, yeah, I'll have a look what I wrote in December and try and reflect on that. But I am going to make my goals this month are really around focusing on getting ready for my new job and trying to get things set up in my house. And I kind of feel that like the things that I need to do around the house need to reflect what it's going to be like when I'm at work and won't be home, so with the animals and things like that. So I'll make them part of my habits as well. So that is all I have for you this week. I was going to show you my goals. So I was going to set up my goals as well. So I've changed them around a little bit. And I'm going to add a goal for each month that reflects where the tarot is. And I'm not going to, like, I'll do them like maybe the month ahead and try and make them a bit of my focus, as well as working with like where the other planets are, as well as what the tarot's pulled. Try and incorporate them all together make them, don't like the word cohesive, but they need to work together. So I'll keep you posted on how I go with that. But other than that, good night. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, please hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I post a new video. I'm hoping to get videos done about every 2 weeks. That is my goal. I have lots coming up. I've already filmed a couple, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.